Mm. Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for sign of Virgo. So Virgo, what's up with it this morning? I ain't had no extra messages, nothing super special. Let's just get started. See what we got for y'all. What we got? 12th house. Okay, and then 4th house. So you guys could be getting more comfortable somewhere shortly. This may also, I don't know, for some reason I want to say some of y'all may be also getting property or getting a new place, or this could be like a live-in partner that's coming. Could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces, where you guys are gonna be getting closer to someone. This may be somebody you guys have a vague connection with, because we got the Moon and we got the King of Wands. So it could be a Leo, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. So it's somebody who maybe isn't really devoted, or I'm gonna say maybe you don't know if you can trust this person. You may not. You may have issues reading this person or really telling, like, if this person is attracted to you or into you. So it's somebody who you guys maybe have a pattern of maybe not. Some of y'all maybe of not communicating or of not going as deep as you would like to emotionally. It kind of gives that vibe, like this is somebody who's not going to allow this connection to go but so far emotionally, but they're going to stay around. All right, could be a Cancer. Yeah, I got Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody who may be emotionally unavailable, but just around for the good times. They may be very strategic with you guys as well. So they may start including you or involving you into something. Why? For the Seven of Pentacles, for a come up, Nine of Cups, for selfish motives, selfish reasons, Four of Swords. So they're going to bring up a conversation that you guys have already talked about. That's what that 12th house starts off with, is previous conversations or previous situations prior that come back up again. You know what I mean? Things that maybe you didn't look at before, things that maybe you overlooked, you know what I mean, in general. So maybe you just weren't aware of it. That's what it is. Things are becoming aware. And either they're becoming aware of you, like how comfortable you make them, how safe they feel around you, or they could just be recognizing sometimes in proximity because of the 4th house and the 12th house, because it's a collective energy, but it's also a sense of feeling comfortable, feeling seen, you know what I mean, feeling homely. So even if it's like a newer person or a past person, it just feels homely. Did I turn the chat off? Maybe I did. Damn. Okay. Well. All right. So this may be somebody who you guys, some of y'all may feel insecure around your appearance around this person, because you may kind of wonder if you're even attractive to this person. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sag, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. A lot of Cancer energy. And I got mostly in the, except for like with the 3 of Cups, that's just somebody who wants to have fun, who wants to celebrate. Some of y'all, they want to reconcile. But with the 7 of Swords next to it, it's strategic. There's something that they're intending, and it's most likely for a come up. All right, like they want to be able to move the situation forward between y'all, because there's something that they feel like they can gain from this connection. So this may be somebody who's into like hustle culture, meaning that maybe they don't work like a 9 to 5, or they work like a job that maybe like it revolves around like incentives, or it revolves around having to like interact with multiple people in order to make the money or make the income. So it may be something like that happening here. But I got the 9 of Cups here too. So if they're going to start trying to give you what you want, it's because there's something that they want. I'm just going to tell it to you like that. Queen of Cups is somebody who's emotionally manipulative, because they pretend to care or pretend to be there for you when they're not really there. This is somebody who probably at one time was really wasn't receptive to you guys. But we got the 3 of Cups here. The 3 of Cups has people in a mask, so they're going to be fake friendly with you shortly. All right. This may be somebody who drinks a lot of Red Bulls or needs maybe a lot of caffeine, a lot of stimulation. They may be into stimulants, whatever that is. All right. Maybe become, some of y'all just may just be friends and not necessarily romantic. But even if it's a friend that's around you because they feel like financially you're a come up. So this may be somebody who hides their hands at times. Because I just was noticing that. I was like, why am I hiding my hands? So it's maybe somebody who hides, like does things, or like, I don't know what they call it, throws rocks and hides their hands. They may do stuff and then pretend like they don't know why. So they act coy at times when they like, oh, I don't know why. So some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who sometimes plays games like they don't know like what they're doing wrong when they do. But now they're seeing potential here for something. You know what I mean? So they've been watching you guys from a distance, probably not really saying too much, but they're going to start a conversation soon and bring up whatever it was that you guys haven't talked about in a while. You know what I mean? This may be somebody who's very vain too. I kind of get that too. There's somebody who's into self-care. Some of y'all that are foreign or at a distance. Because I've seen that temperance, which gives me a Sagittarius energy. They may be an overindulgent type of spirit or type of person. This may be what this person is calling to your attention. Because whenever you have a 12th house, like a 12th house connection, it usually has to do with things that are suppressed to you that you weren't aware of, but you can see it on the outside by with everybody else. So like everybody else acts as a mirror and shows you your limited patterns, your limited beliefs, behaviors that you keep exercising but aren't like paying attention to like why it's not getting you to where you want to be at and stuff like that. They may also kind of like bring that to you, to your attention themselves in conversation. Like they may kind of say these things to you to make you aware of them, you know what I mean? But also they kind of rush you to do things in a way that they feel like you should be doing it. So that's something that you probably need to be aware of. They may also like, I don't know. I was gonna say it may put more pressure on you than what you want at the moment. So be aware of that. I think it's somebody who's secretly needy or secretly clingy. So they could, if you guys aren't like clinging with this person, or you guys aren't like in need of somebody to like, let's say, I'm gonna say reparent you, because that's what fourth house can be too. This could be a connection that helps you reparent yourself. So like even if it's like I said, even if it's not romantic, even if it's a friendship that causes you to look at where maybe you need to assert boundaries, where you need to like take care of like certain day-to-day like stuff for yourself. Sometimes it can be even as simple as, let's say, hygiene, nails, feet, your living space, because the fourth house. You know what I mean? So like maybe they have a junky house, maybe they have a clean house. You know what I mean? It kind of calls attention to where you're lacking at, and you'll be calling attention to where they're lacking at. So they may be like, I don't know, maybe that's why they want to kind of do things together. It kind of gives that vibe of like, I want to do things together because we could build a solid foundation. So it's strategic, you know what I mean? Because maybe this is somebody who like feels like they have to be patient to be able to get the rewards for like the effort that they put into the connection. So like they maybe they keep their distance at a time too. So like they may talk, but they also kind of keep their distance until maybe it gets to where they want it to be at, or what they feel like it seems like it's progressing. If they see that you're progressing, or they see that the connection is progressing, then they're going to probably invest more. So it's strategic in that light, you know what I mean? And you may kind of wonder like, why are you pushing me? It may kind of feel like this person is trying to get you into, like, I was gonna say, get you into shape, or get you into like a certain aura that they expect you to be in. You know, maybe it's like more I'm gonna say more confident, more optimistic, you know what I mean, more self-assured. They kind of want to get you to that point, you know what I mean? And they want the relationship, but it's maybe because it's going to make them look good, because the Nine of Cups could also be a trophy hunter. You know, with that King of Wands earlier I've seen, that's usually somebody who's not devoted, but they find you to be attractive, but it's appealing in certain aspects. It's like almost like a Knight of Cups, but it's appealing because maybe you don't discipline them as much. Maybe you're like, maybe they can catch you before you get to like having that confidence. You know what I mean? So there's maybe somebody who wants to build you up and then like wife you up or hubby you up before you get to like the finished product. You know what I mean? Like I know that you're about to get somewhere. So they may see potential in you, you know what I mean? And they may be already aware of like what you can become before you already gotten there. And you may not be aware of it. Or you can see this same traits in this person or in these people. Like, yo, if I had their ability, if I had their skill set, I would be able to do this, this, and this, and this, and this. So I feel like they're going to invite you guys to an opportunity to either do something together, like work, creative, maybe even date, you know what I mean? Hang out, socialize more, like, but it's strategic. There's something that they intend, like, you know, I think I said this for the last reading. It's strategic, but this is always good. This is good. This means that they thought about it. They thought about you. So you can look at it in a positive light, meaning that they thought about you, because they assume that some of y'all have great family values, or it'd be great to like have a family with. You know what I mean? It also kind of helps if some of y'all are able to make money on like on the go, or very like, I don't know, good at saving money, or good at like, you know, acquiring resources, security. You know what I mean? If it helps if they can see that. So I mean, you don't have to like show that you're able to do it, but like they like if you're capable to do that. They, like I said, it could be kind of superficial though about appearance though. There's somebody who does want undying or unconditional love. They just guard it at this moment. So I don't know. You guys may, I don't know. Some of y'all are gonna rehash the conversation that y'all had before, prior, whatever it was, whatever y'all said to each other. You're gonna probably bring it up. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to use your intuition on how, like, what they're saying, because it's strategic. Again, wow. It says pretty on the outside, but empty on the inside. So again, this is somebody who's superficial, or just like likes attractive things, glittery gold, all that stuff. So maybe they're like wearing designer, or they have like they're flashy. You'll notice them by like they like the attention, or they like the approval or praise, like being approved of. Yeah, they got a public reputation. But anyway, some of y'all are gonna be somebody who wants to make amends. They feel like safe and guarded, warm around you guys. So they may be trying to get, I don't know, maybe balance out whatever happened, or usually trying to like come to some type of compromise or come to some type of agreement with you guys. You know, but they feel like, yo, two peas in a pod or very similar. That's what you may notice about this connection. Oh, you're kind of like me. I'm kind of like you. You guys will be looking at each other. Anyway, let me give you advice. This person may not want to have children, or maybe they can't have children, or this may be somebody who really wants children. It's one of the three. And that didn't really help. So I don't even know why I told you that. But anyway, it says star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. And then we got actions. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those areas that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that this time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. All right. So, signs you could be dealing with could be Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, um, Cancer, and Pisces. All right. So anyway, Virgo, thank y'all for rock and rolling. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves.